we also, you can see it in the rumba. Rumba is like a little revolution or progression which puts together the Afro with the flamenco, talking about Afro-Cuban rumba, because we have rumba ballroom, which is totally different from my expectation. So flat with the ball, so that's the first one. The second one we just mentioned, we didn't review too much, is when you have flat in the back, ball in front. Example that was this, we just saw that, but we didn't do too much. And the guaguancó is not even guaguancó because you can also use it in the jambu, and you can use the Colombia, which is the three different styles of rumba. Is when you go side by side. It's one of the bases for salsa as well, yeah? But you can still see the flat with the ball. So, for the first one, the flat with the ball, so it's very important to also to think about your posture. When you want to do Afro, you want to make sure that you're bending your knees, they're not 100% extended. All the time will be bended. Even si sometimes you from here go slightly extended, but not 100% extended. Your torso is going to be forward. You have to have a flex once in a while as well. That's going to help you with momentums. And the ball of your foot is going to help with your bouncing. So that's the element you have to think about in order to do Afro, and also when you want to transport those elements or those movements to salsa or bachata or merengue. You don't want to do a merengue like this or a bachata like this. You have to always bend and kind of semi-extend the knees, yes? Once in a while, maybe you can stand one leg, but it's kind of like weird. You know, normally don't do that when you do your basics in bachata, salsa, and stuff like that, yeah? So we saw how to use the hands, the momentums with the hands. So we saw also two different directions for how you can use your shoulders. Rolling your shoulders and keeping your shoulders up and down. So example, that was 1 and 3, 5, 6, 7. So you're rolling your shoulders, look how your torso is slightly forward, and you're doing the bouncing. 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7. Yeah? So we divide our chest in 3 different parts. The up, the center, and the back. And we saw how sometimes for your contraction you can use just the pelvic, just the stomach, just the chest, or putting all those together. So in the first one, when we did our basic, we're using the upper part of the chest. So we have to push from the middle between your shoulder blades. You have to push to get the little connection. This is your flow when you're doing everything about flavor. This is your heartbeat. This is your flow. This is your mood when you're doing Afro, when you do everything about flavor. So this is it, yeah? So also we saw a little contraction with the pelvic using the flex when we're doing the step to the side, and we saw just the pelvic, and we saw the pelvic together with the torso, together with the chest, a little bit more deeply, together with the hands movement. So 1 and 3 and 5 and 7 and 1 and 3 and 5 and 7. For exercise, we saw with the hands in front. 1 and 3 and 5 and 7. Second basic, the same basic but diagonally. So we go with the hands, and once again the shoulders goes round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. With the hands like you're shopping, so you have to have some line. This arm cannot be too high. It will be a little bit between your chest and your waist. And from here it goes down and come back, down and come back. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. So here I have the 2 different motions that we saw in the shoulders. Up and down and roll. So down, roll, and down, roll, and down, roll, and down, roll. And that's the summary from the whole class. Thank you so much. I hope you guys liked it.